Welcome everyone to Dirty 20, where bad roles make great role playing. We're back after a lovely long break during Christmas. We hope you had a lovely Christmas or New Year and all that jazzy jazz. We're gonna get some announcements out of the way. Dan, who plays Rekamar, will not be here tonight. Unfortunately, he is working late, but rest assured he will be back next week for the next session. The other elephant in the room is that we in Dirty 20 have parted ways with Jack. Now, this is not a mutual understanding, but it was best for all of us. So we wish Jack all the best in his endeavors in the future and hope he has a good life ahead of him. Now, with that all being said, let's go around the invisible table and introduce you all to our lovely players and their chaotic characters, starting with Neil.
Hi, I'm Neil. I'm playing Pyraeus Stormsinger, who is a half-elf bard.
Rai.
Hi, I'm Vi, and I'm playing Aniketos, the Phoenix Fighter.
Steve.
I'm Steve. I'm playing the Dragonborn Paladin, Shadorim.
And last but certainly not least, Rain.
Hi, I'm Rain. I'm playing Rue, the Wood Elf Druid. Let's see how this one goes today.
Yes. We also have a couple of special guests from the One Shot crew, but they'll be making their way later during this session. On that note, the players are ready. Your DM is ready. Let's scry into tonight's adventure. The Sagas of Kaldraa, Frostfall. And we're back.
Question mark?
Last time, the happy few squared up against the white dragon Vetriel, the White Death. The party had an advantage over this legendary, attacking with 3 melee weapons. Unfortunately, the creature... 3 melee weapons against this creature, casting a wall of fire to stop Vetriel. Unfortunately, he used his ice breath and immobilized most of the party. As the happy few gathered themselves after that attack, they saw their comrade, Paul, being eaten alive by the White Death. The party again tried to attack Vetriel, but again failed as Crash was pinned by the dragon, and like Paul, fell to his powerful jaws. Aniketos heard a faint whisper in their ear. After shouting yes through the cave, the happy few were transported away from the dungeons, from the dragon's lair, to a strange light oak wooden house with strange ornaments around and a middle-aged wizard, like a human, standing over them, greeting the party and introducing himself to Pyraeus and Rekamar as Aspirin, a friend to the party. He let the party rest after the terrible battle they faced and to mourn the loss of their 2 comrades. After a long rest, the happy few got shown by Aspirin a scrying map of Kaldraa, where he keeps his eye on the world. They saw Lady Demona with Durham, now known as Zalroth, travelling south from High Rock Temple. Aspirin tells them she's travelling to Grimhawk, the capital of the Asherin Kingdom. He also showed them what was happening with High Rock Temple, as it seemed there was only a few Black Flame guards and a drow female holding onto the crystal that the party needed. They were teleported back to High Rock Temple, where they faced this drow and the rest of the the Black Flame guards, as they did battle and vanquished them. And this is where we're going to pick up tonight's session. So, you've defeated the drow lady and the Black Flame guards. What would you like to do now, everyone?
Suppose being blunt about it, did we loot her body?
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
And the rest of the guards?
The rest of the guards, they basically got basic weapons and a couple of coinage on them.
Okay. Rue, are you going to take that or? Sorry, I'm assuming that no one really keeps a kitty for the party, do they? As such. So how much, John?
I will say
I'll put it on mine.
All together they had 21 gold, 38 silver, and 42 copper.
21, 38, 42.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll add that to mine, just so it doesn't get lost. And what about the corpse of, I can't remember her name, the leader?
Right. You have to pickpocket her body.
Pickpocket it?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, you know.
Investigate?
Yeah, investigate.
Okay, let's do an investigation. I don't appear to have my Beyond 20 running. Why is that not running? Okay, I'll type it in, sorry. Investigation 8. Okay, that's a 16.
Okay, you managed to find a parchment within the body and some coinage, which is only 11 gold.
Okay, is the parchment a scroll or something else?
It's a scroll with writing on it. Would you like me to send it over to you so you can read it out loud to everyone?
I mean, it's a written scroll, not a potential magical
No. It's
or curse or.
No. Yeah.
Fine. Yes, you can send it to. Well, or just put it on the.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it goes in.
I'm putting on the NPC.
Okay, thank you. So it says, as we have lost Iron Peak to those idiotic townsfolk, and they have reinstalled that old craven Jarl Ragnar Ironside, for that we, the Order of the Mighty Drakon, have new tasks to carry out. I, Lady Demona, will travel to the Dwarven Kingdom of Domber via seeing second of the Circle of Eight, the newly crowned Harold Fairhair. our new 7th of the Circle of 8, Thorn, and her company will travel to Grimshawk to disrupt the city before the siege by King Harold and take the last Thonrolf ships and bring it to me. Are they those?
Those model ships, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sindel will stay at High Rock Temple, guarding the shed and keeping the seers in line until we return. Okay. I assume Sindel's the one we killed, yeah?
Yeah.
These tasks are crucial. I assume that you mean to write crucial,
Yeah, sorry, crucial.
to end our goal into reviving our Lord Drakon, Lady Kimona. Okay. So I guess we need to decide whether we're going to go to Domber or Grimhawk, or whether we go and try and stop King Harold from attacking. So King Harold is now the 2nd of the circle.
Yeah, he was already the 2nd of the circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he was the king. I can't remember the land that
He was.
They were going to attack.
Yes, so he was a Jarl in Forkarth, which is south of where Grimshawk is, and he has. This is above table. He took over the whole kingdom and imprisoned the royal family, and has now gathered an army to attack Grimshawk. At the moment, they're not laying siege yet. They're just, I would say, 20 miles away from the capital.
Grimhawk is on the way to Domber, if I remember correctly.
It is, yeah. I think we also wanted to go towards Domber as well for the riddle.
Yeah. So.
Sorry, I was trying to find the right map.
It's the, I mean, the map of the places we're looking at is like the last one in Mappy Maps.
Yeah, sorry, I've got them extracted. So the King of Vokril is outside Grimhawk.
20 miles away from the capital, Grimshawk.
Wow, he's gone a long way, hasn't he? Okay. Well, do we head there and help them, or do we head straight to the dwarves? I kind of feel we should help the people of Grimhawk.
I mean, it makes sense we're already going past them anyway. It makes sense to help them on our way to where we need to go anyway.
And catching up with Lady Demona is likely a bad idea. We cannot take her on at this point.
Right now, there's every chance that she thinks we're dead, and I think I quite like the idea of her thinking we're still dead.
Yes, I concur. Okay, so we need a plan. I would like to go and try and find Aspirin and see if they, one, have a teleportation circle here, and two, if they have the codes to any other teleportation circles, preferably one in Grimhawk or near to Grimhawk, so that we can maybe get there quickly.
We could start by asking the
Aspirin,
seers?
Yeah, he was the one that we've bumped into before we got captured.
As soon as you're all...
Oh no, it's not. Sorry.
No, Aspirin was the one that Aniketos took to last time.
Sorry.
So as soon as you're all discussing this, you see the main doors opening, and a few individuals with light grey robes come out and start walking towards you.
These are the monks, yeah?
Yeah, and they're all very happy to see you, and they're greeting you, and they're just like basically prodding you, poking you, and just they're at awe with you because they've never seen adventures like this and everything. Suddenly, there's a great big tiefling come through the crowd. Stand aside! Stand aside! And he looks down at all you, apart from like Shadorim, because he's the same height as Shadorim. We are grateful for what you have done here, but something doesn't smell right. What do you want from us now, seeing as you freed us from the Order Drakon?
Nothing really. But I suspect that your freedom is temporary because Lady Demona may well come back because she's expecting the temple to still be under their control. However, we...
Do you want money out of this? Do you want riches? Because we are
No.
modest.
No, not at all. Well, speaking for myself, I don't know about the rest of them. But no, we wouldn't mind a little bit of aid because we're intending to move on and go after some of these people, some more of these people. So any aid you can give us would be welcome. I'd also like to know whether you have teleportation circles here, or a teleportation circle here, and any reference to any others that might be around the world, which would help us move more quickly.
Unfortunately, we do not have teleportation circles here, although there is a library for that sort of thing.
Ooh, in that case, could I have access to a library, please?
Soon. I'm sure the Great Elder would like to see you first, as he sort of gestures his hand towards the back of the room where this quite elderly high elf sort of slowly walks towards you with this great big staff in his hand, and he's got a crooked back, and he's got a very wiry white hair coming out of his head and everything. There's a small bald patch on his head with some what do you call those things that old people get? Aging spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just walking towards you. Ah, I see you've met Master Topaz. I'm sorry about him. He is not a people person, if you know my drift. I am the Great Elder. I am in command. Well, I would say command. I would say I run this monastery. You wish library? Books?
Well, it might be helpful to us. Our intention is to continue to go after these Order of Drakon and try and stop their nefarious plan.
Very well. But first we must show you to your room, because we expect you to stay for a couple of days and celebrate with us, yes?
Yes.
A couple of days, maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
There may be work to be done elsewhere. I'm not sure if we have a couple of days, but we can spare you at least one.
Splendid. Then I will get the learnings to show you to your rooms. We will also need you to give me, you also need to hand your weapons over, as this is a monastery of peace. We do not expect weapons around. You'll get them back when you leave.
What if Lady Demona comes back with her people?
That is very true. I did not think that one through. Very well. For now, you keep your weapons. Yes, as a sign of
Thank you.
gesture. I did not think that one through very well. How long have I been doing these notes? Nearly a month. Nearly a month. I did not think that one through.
I'm about to make things 10 times worse because Rue would have been spending her entire time just staring at what she believes to be this fucking ancient elven guy.
He's very ancient.
Very ancient. Even ancient to Rue standards. And she's going to be trying to get a read on him.
So for now, you can keep your weapons, but maybe we can clean your armor for you as a sign of good faith.
With all due respect, I'd rather keep it. I know how to look after my armor, and I'm sure my companions
Very
are
well.
the same.
I'm getting a bit annoyed now. Learnings, please escort these adventurers to their rooms. As they do, the whole group of grey cloak individuals basically push you along, not violently, but like playfully push you along to the main exit of the hall.
Do we feel that we're being hassled?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Can we roll some insight checks into these bitches? Because they're being weird.
Sure.
No, absolutely.
Like Rue's been dead-eyeing that old guy this entire time.
19.
Also a 19.
Okay, so their intentions aren't bad, but they haven't got a lot of people skills. So they're kind of awkward with their, perception of the outside world. So, they're all friendly and everything, but they are kind of weird.
The early campaign Rue.
Yeah, pretty much early campaign Rue, yes. So they kind of escort you to your rooms on the 3rd floor of this monastery. As soon as they open the first door, you all notice that the room is small. They have a stone bed with hay on it, a stone table, and sort of it's like a seat with a hole in it for your toilet bits. This is one of your rooms. This very, I wouldn't say elegant, but more like a very plain face drow lady with the grey robes tells you, this is one of your rooms. I don't know which one of you would like to have this room, but it is yours.
Lovely. Thank you.
Now please, I'll show you to your other rooms. And she basically shows each and every one of you the same style of room with hay, a stone table, stone chair. It's basically a very modest, it's like a stone prison.
Oh.
But you're not locked in your room. You can, freely walk around the whole monastery.
Yeah, just remember, I can always chuck a Lehman's tiny hut up in the yard.
Yeah, good do.
It's probably going to be more comfortable.
After a couple of hours of you settling into your room, what do you guys want to do? Because you're basically next door to each other.
I would like to go and research in the library. I need to understand more about how my teleportation will work.
Okay.
And maybe Rekamar could help me if he's going to spend time in the library.
I don't particularly I don't like this room, Pyraeus, so yes, let's go to the library. I don't like this room. It's very small, it's cold. It's not me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, he's pretty small.
What about the rest of you? What's Rue, Shadorim, and Aniketos doing?
I guess I'm just resting up and waiting to see once everybody else is ready.
Okay.
Decide what we're going to do.
Okay. Rue, Aniketos?
I think unhelpfully Aniketos will meditate for a bit.
Okay. So we're just gonna have Neil go to the library then.
Mm.
Fair enough then. You guys really want to leave this monastery, don't you?
Aniketos is angsting right now.
Rue's having that thought process of, did I really used to be like that?
So,
Yes.
give me a second, guys. I need you to roleplay a bit with each other because I don't something that I haven't done. Sorry about this. Could you roleplay with each other, please?
Yeah, I mean,
About
I
how
have
many this-
no
We
problem
put
popping
ourselves in
someone
a
else.
good position for this.
I'm gonna wonder and just be like, anybody still in the rooms of amazing comfort? So glad we have these rooms.
I think Shadorim is resting in his and Aniketos is meditating in his, so pick your poison.
Great, guys. Great. Just me then. Okay.
Is Rue like calling out for people or?
I think
Rue's
she-
just like,
yeah.
Rue's literally like, is anybody still in their rooms? No? Okay, great. Kind of going back
Come
into
to-
mine.
Rue, come to the library. We can make a noise. We can burn some books.
I don't necessarily need to burn books, just that room's depressing.
Yes, we're not used to being kept sort of holed up in concrete boxes.
Concrete box.
Come on, we're elves. Well, half elves.
You're a half
Well.
elf.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
But
I'm a half.
I mean-
I'm a half breed.
That's not what I'm saying. At this point, you're probably more elf than I am.
Oh,
I'm racking the ears now, and it's been a very long time since I've even acted like an elf.
I grew up in a very human society.
Yay, Kaldraa.
Barely remember mine, so
Okay. So, Rue and Neil are walking towards the library. You enter the library. You take about 10 minutes to look around and try and find where the library is. But you manage to get to the library. And
Ooh.
it's pretty much what I imagine what the library is. It's full of tomes, full of books, piled up everywhere.
how do people get books at the very top?
They fly. Or climb.
And then suddenly a very old lady comes around the corner. They used the stairs, well, they used the ladders.
Cool.
Very old, probably as old as the Grand Elder. She's got like complete white hair with a bun up, very saggy face.
Is this also an elf?
No, it's human. She's human. She's got an arch back. She's quite small. She's like about up to your chest, both of you.
Rue.
Huh?
Oh, not
Who's-
a room, not
who's
a room.
tiny?
5 foot tall.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, Neil then.
Or Pyraeus even. Yeah. Okay. We were. I've recently learned some new magic, and I was
Oh, that's good for you, isn't it?
hoping to find a tome here that might explain to me how it works.
Well, take a look around, young man. There's loads of tomes and books around.
Okay, is there an index or?
Nope. I basically did it all myself.
Oh, lovely. So, where would the section on magical transportation be then?
It'll be right up here.
Okay,
Right
may
up
I
there.
have a ladder?
Of course you can. And she basically passes you a ladder, a very rickety ladder, to get up to the top there.
Very rickety. Lovely. Okay, fine. I will proceed and try and use the ladder to get up there.
Do you need anything, lady? Little lady, do you need anything?
Do you have anything on, like, the history of, the area around us? Anything of maybe some of the neighboring cities?
I got the grand history of Novania right here.
Perfect.
Let's see that. Okay. That reminds me, actually, Rue, it might be worth seeing if there's any information about Grimhawk while we're here. And even Domba.
That's kind of where I was going with this.
Yeah.
Sort of seeing if anything else potentially for along our way may be a problem as well. We can't afford to lose any more people.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's start searching.
Okay. Could you both, well, apart from Rue, because Rue's found her book, could Neil do me an investigation, please?
I can. Is this gonna work? Ooh, that's good. How about a 25?
Ooh. So you managed to find, I would say, 3 books about teleportation that you want to know about. Could you explain to me what exactly you want them for? I know you want to teleport yourself to certain areas.
Yeah, I mean, above table, obviously, teleportation circle spell works in a certain way. I know we had a discussion.
Yep.
And I'm just doing it so that my character understands how the process works.
So you read both books, or all 3 books, and it basically says that the teleportation circle needs to use special magic chalk or magic ink to draw the symbols and the circle on the floor, and it will take about 10 minutes for this to, for you to set this up before the circle is complete. But you need to, in your mind, you need to think of where you're going. So if you haven't been to a certain place before, you can't get there. So you need to vision it in your mind for the teleportation to work.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that I might find some books here with some other inscriptions. But I think the spell, I haven't read the spell since a couple of weeks ago, but I think it says you can automatically learn 2 when you learn the spell.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how you want us to play it, or if you want to change that.
I'm going to change it for you'll know you've learned the teleportation spell, but you need to know the place where you're going to, like the landmarks, the area you want to go to. But if you haven't been there before, you can't get there.
Okay, so you've got to be. So it's kind of like the old 3rd edition was.
Yeah.
Where the better you know a place, the less chance there is of it failing, the more chance you come in on the right level, on the right height, and what have you. Okay, that's cool. Thank you. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do then here is I want to try to find if there's a way that I can ascertain any knowledge of Grimhawk or anyone around Grimhawk that would perhaps give me enough knowledge to be able to take a stab, or are you saying that wouldn't be possible because I've never been there?
That wouldn't be possible. You need to actually been there and have the actual experience of being there, like the sights, the smells, the actual atmosphere of the place for that to work.
But I could potentially use it to get back to oh god, I can't remember what it's called. Where I came from, where the Queen lives.
Oh, Kingsbarrow. Yes. Yes. Because you have been there as a child. So from that memory and that experience, you know how to get to Kingsbarrow via teleportation.
But potentially, I was going to say we could get, if we wanted to get out of the mountains, I could potentially get us to Frostfall. Or Iron Peak even. In fact, we might want to go back to Iron Peak because we incited a revolution there.
Yes, you
did. We might kind of want to see what's happening. Okay.
But above table, you are moving away from your target or your destination.
Okay, I guess what I was thinking is...
It's up to you, yeah?
No, it's fine. I was just thinking that maybe with the... being in the mountains, obviously, mountain travel is very hazardous. Particularly, we've got furs and stuff, haven't we? I didn't know if it would be quicker to teleport out in the mountains and then do that journey by road rather than try and get out of the temple by road. But okay, I mean, if it's quicker to go that way, then that's fine. Okay, I guess the next thing I would like to do then is find maybe somewhere in the temple that is out of the way and quiet that I could perhaps memorize, so that if we need to teleport back here, I can do that.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you go to a quiet place, somewhere
that's big enough for the whole party.
Oh, okay.
Because I wouldn't necessarily be coming back by myself.
No, that's fine. I would say that you left the library and you were looking around the whole monastery, and you find this empty classroom, or this empty room. The door's unlocked, and it's somewhere quiet and isolated for you to practice, maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
But you also need the chalk or ink. Don't forget that.
Oh, that's true. I guess. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of monopolising things here at the moment. I guess I would want to go and see somebody that might be able to help me obtain those. I don't know if that would be the Grand Eldar or somebody else. Maybe try and find that priest that we... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, carry on.
I was going to say, maybe that priest that we found when we came out of the tunnels after fighting the dragon, and he was on his own in a room. I'm not sure if...
Oh, him, yes.
He seemed to know what was going on.
Okay. So you found the room, and now you're looking around for this individual, and you find him again opposite the main hall in a small closet room, writing this great big golden book. You don't know what he's writing in it, but he's just jotting down something. You open the door. Well, hello again. You're back again. Which one?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, you're the half elf. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Hi, Resh. I was wondering, you might be able to help me. I need to locate some salts and inks of particular ingredients, and I'm wondering if it might be something that you either would hold here at the temple, or I might be able to be able to manufacture out of the raw materials.
What type of magic, as he turns to you, what type of magic chalk?
That's a very good question. It says. Do-do-do. It's very sad, actually, does it? These are red chalks and inks infused with precious gems, worth 50 gold pieces per casting. So I'm not expecting to get many of them. But I was just wondering if there was
Well,
anything I can use to construct such things.
you're in luck, so to speak. I have this bag of those type of chalks right here. I don't need to use them. I picked them up a few years ago from a wandering traveller.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
There's
what-
six chalks in there.
Okay, how may I repay you, or is there anything I can do for you as a service?
Currency is not necessary here. Just be good to yourself and to others.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name?
Okay, if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. Don't shush. My name is Rolo.
Well, Rolo, thank you very much for a generous donation to the cause of our fight against the Order. I hope to see you again sometime.
If you don't mind, I'd like to finish my writing, please.
I will leave you in peace.
Very much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, okay.
So what
I'll head back to the library to catch up with Rue.
Okay. During this time, Rue, remind me again what book you're reading. You're reading a book about the history of Novania, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you trying to find out in the book?
I'm looking for information on Grimhawk, on Dunbar, just the general sort of location, anything that is to be of note that can make our journey more difficult, anything sort of along that to make sure that we get there as smoothly as possible and without potentially losing another person along the way.
Okay, so the history of the city of Grimhawk and the kingdom of Aduin Run, or Aduin Rune, it's a very peaceful kingdom. There hasn't been much skirmishes or battles between the neighbouring kingdoms for a very long time. Their relationship with the Dwarven kingdom in the Dunbar Mountains is a very friendly one. They trade with the dwarfs, and the dwarfs trade with the kingdom very well, and they have a very tight relationship. If one of them falls or one of them is threatened, then the other kingdom will rally by their side.
But I don't see anything like, oh yes, this area, well known for these great big nasty ass monsters.
No, it's the route that you're going down seems to be very very calm and very peaceful.
Okay, that's reassuring.
There is mention of a manor house. Where's the maps? I'm going mappy maps. Oh.
I've just been looking at like the last map that you sent and going off of that.
Probably be good. Or I can actually post up on chat and then put it in the video.
Yeah.
Here we go. Do some RPing with each other, Neo and Rain, whilst I do this.
Thanks. What you found out, Rain? Rue, sorry.
It looks like it's going to be a fairly easy journey. From what I'm understanding, is that the kingdoms generally seem to be quite calm, happy to sort of trade each other. They're not at war with each other. They typically defend each other, so it could be interesting.
Do you think part of the plan could be to attack Grimhawk to draw the dwarves out so that Lady Demona can get into the Dwarven stronghold when it's depleted?
That's entirely possible. I mean, I think it's very fair and very, very valid to be terrified of an entire, mountain range full of angry dwarfs.
Well, yes. Well, yeah. I was thinking, just to clear them out so they can go in and not be disturbed. I mean, these people wouldn't think twice about sacrificing their lieutenants, would they?
I don't know. It's definitely some sort of a plan going on.
So, I put it up on here, so I'm going to show everyone that the path you're taking from the Frostfang Mountains you have to cross. Sorry, so you have to go from you have to go downwards and across the Dead River to get to Tohang, the village of Tohang. And you see a little passage in the book saying that there is a manor house just outside of Tohang that some individuals claim is haunted. That's the only unsafe thing that you will face coming down from the mountains if you manage to get or go past it.
Hold up, haunted mansion.
Okay, sure we can avoid it.
That's the only thing within these areas that's not okay. Is a haunted mansion.
I mean, you won't be going into the wood. It does say that the woods are dangerous as well, but on the open plains of this kingdom, it's quite safe.
This is a place where everybody is holding hands with the next community over and being friends.
I wouldn't go that far.
The power of friendship and all that.
What is this, Sailor Moon now?
Sounded more like My Little Pony to me, mate. I don't know about you.
My Lord, no.
Are you gonna start singing it? Go on, then.
No.
I always knew you were a brony in disguise.
No, I've seen enough.
This whole time.
I've seen enough cursed pictures of My Little Pony. No.
I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about. Does the word jar ring any bells?
Anyway, So, after your little discussion with Neil, what are you two doing now?
I think we should head back and tell everybody else what we found.
Yeah.
Unless you have more to do, Rue.
Nothing that has to be done now. It can wait.
Everything that worries me looking at a map is there's a lovely place called Darkhold. Just across the lake from Grimhawk. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you see a world map. That's when it gets really fun.
It's not that bad.
Forsaken Isles.
Huh?
The Forsaken
That's the
Isles.
one, right?
So, you'll head back to your rooms, but you knock on each individual's door and have a little sort of like gathering in one of the rooms to discuss.
What time is it now, John?
It is gone midday.
Oh, okay.
Before we fully leave the library behind, is there a world map anywhere? Can I ask if there's a world map?
Yes, it's on the thing. It's on the. It's on the
I've
map.
got a feeling.
Yeah, I'm asking in character if they have one in this.
Oh, they did have. They did have.
I think I have one though. I thought I
What,
had one. Did I?
What on you?
Oh no, it's probably my head. No, because of my parents.
Yes,
okay. Yeah, I think you showed me one because I'd kind of had a decent knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So you're in
Okay.
this cramped little room, squeezing yourself on the bed to sit down.
I'll draw it out of straw.
So it looks like for the most part we shouldn't be having any issues on the road. Obviously, forests, you can expect there to be a bit of danger, and there's this creepy haunted mansion along the way. But aside from that, it seems like there's a lot of alliances here. And it's entirely possible that the Order is relying on these alliances to push people to send their defenses to protect places whilst they attack that place.
Well, I'm sure then if we steer clear of any haunted manors, it should be an easy trip. It's certainly unlikely that we will meet someone along the way that makes us go into a haunted mansion, yes?
And if someone decides that they want to make us go into a haunted mansion, we can always turn around and tell them no.
It's true. Out of interest, does it say if it's haunted in the someone doesn't know what the fairy is way, or haunted in the someone seen a ghost way?
Haunted as in it's rumoured to be haunted.
Probably a fairy.
She was a fairy.
Maybe a particularly enthusiastic air djinn. They like to mess with people.
I mean, it's a mansion. I hardly. You know what? No.
You can't end up there accidentally. You see it coming.
Yeah, I was just saying, I hardly expect it to be anywhere of ghosts and that, I wouldn't. Surely a mansion can't be that old, but then I realised, knowing our luck. Avoid the creepy ass mansion, take care in the woods, and know that there's a lot of alliance, and it's generally quite a nice area and part of.
Clarifying, alliance where? With who?
It was Dumba and where? Sorry, John.
The kingdom of
Grimhawk.
officially is the kingdom of I would do it Adin Run. Sorry, Adin Run. There we go.
Run. And Dumba. So I wouldn't be surprised if they started attacking elsewhere in an attempt to pull the dwarfs out of the mountains, because, you know, the entire mountain of angry dwarfs, or clear them all out.
It's true.
It could mean that maybe we'll find some allies along the way, and by helping people along the way, we may end up with quite a lot of people ready to help by the time we get to Dumba, because they're going to be the last spot on the list, no matter which way we look at it. We have to go through everywhere else to get there.
It's true. Well, it's going to be a trek one way or another. We will need to head out soon.
I fear that if we don't at least spend the night here, that these very lovely, very, very ancient individuals may actually follow us in an attempt to try and continue their hospitality.
How old could they be? What, 80?
Did you not see the ancient elf?
Eh. 800 then.
At least.
Well, that just makes it easier to outrun them. People are not durable.
I'm just saying, let's just stay here overnight, thank them for the hospitality, and then...
Yes, I never got the point of these big monastery things where they keep people in little jail cells.
Well, to be fair, for a long time I didn't get the point of a lot of things. I'm not saying I understand this. This is a very simple lifestyle, but each to their own, I suppose.
Yes, I do suppose so. Well, on our travels, let us find somewhere nice, maybe en route. I don't know where yet, I'm still trying to work it out, but I have little scraps left from Crash and from Paul, and I would like to do a little bit of a ceremony, even if we can't do anything proper.
I agree. Part of me wants to go on ahead and go down and try again with the dragon, but I know we're not capable of that yet.
Let us worry about vengeance when we can keep our own head on our shoulders.
I wasn't saying about vengeance. I'm more concerned for these people. What if it gets hungry and decides to attack the monastery?
Surely they know about it, yes? Have you asked?
We have not. I was just thinking it would be worth asking.
You cannot miss it, surely. You know what, let us go and ask.
Hey, you never know, maybe this dragon is a pet and they can convince him to regurgitate our friends whole and somehow still miraculously alive, but I doubt it. You know, it's like what you do with a dog or something. You know, drop it, and they drop it, and it's fine.
Yeah, if it's a dog, he's poorly trained. Yeah. If we look into the hallway, is there anyone around, or do we have to go and find someone?
There's four individuals talking to each other in one of these little corners of the hallway, whispering to each other.
Oh, never mind. My goals have changed. Can I make a perception check?
Yep.
Can I assist with this? I don't know how.
Assist, please.
Or also roll alongside a perception check.
Okay, what do you guys get?
Oh, am I also rolling, or am I giving advantage?
Are you giving advantage?
Okay.
Oh yeah, one better.
Okay.
18.
So you hear these individuals talking to each other. Barnabas, we can't just get up and leave and everything. We need to do it in the dead of night. I know, but we need to get back to Lady Demona. We're stuck here in these filthy clothes. We need to leave.
I'm gonna look up Aniketos.
Aniketos is just gonna blink and look down at you like, brother.
I would like to stealth my ass back into that room.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just both slowly leaning back to the other side of the door like, well then.
Is anyone gonna ask what they saw, or whilst they look back into the room and shut it?
Is it obvious that they've extricated themselves from a situation?
Yeah, they've heard something, but they don't. They're just like, okay, we should have heard that.
I'll just give a questioning look.
Well, it appears that there are still some people that are friends with Lady Demona in the building, and they're right outside.
Ah,
They say that they're going to try and break away tonight.
And I don't think we can allow for anyone to potentially break away and let her know that the monastery is free and we survived. So
they're not conspicuous in their armour, though.
they're in disguise.
Okay. So options. We confront them now, or we follow them later. And then question them later.
There is 4 of them now. Most certainly we can take 4 people in the fight.
But if we wait for them to leave, we might capture them all.
Does anybody have...
If there's more.
I know Paul had it, and I know it's a thing that we're potentially missing now, but does anybody have the ability to make themselves look like others?
No. I can make myself look invisible. But I can't make myself look like somebody else.
Because, you know, we could have gone down the route of taking them out now and then...
Aniketos is going to look at you and pull a potion of disguise self out of his bag.
Oh yeah, there's some of them.
I'm so glad that you guys were able to get potions along the way whilst I was captured.
I think we had more somewhere, but I only have the one. I
think I've just got a load because
I don't want to talk about how many potions we lost.
We lost quite a few.
I have 3 potions of disguise.
Okay.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking of?
Well, I mean, if we take them out now and maybe we'll be able to then make ourselves look like them, go out tonight, see if there's anybody else, and then deal with the rest then. I don't know, maybe we can get some information. I want to make sure we get all...
I lost you then. Wayne, if you can hear me.
I said, I personally would be up for the idea of taking up the fort that we know of now, disguising ourselves as them, and heading out tonight and seeing if they're meeting up with anybody else, gathering information
if we take them out
from
now,
them.
we won't know where they're meeting, though, will we?
We got
The best
information
thing
from them.
be, or we. Okay, or I could cast invisibility and just kind of try and wander down the corridor and loiter a bit.
How long does your invisibility last?
Oh, I think it's a concentration, but up to an hour.
I have 4 hours of a wild shape of being a different creature. I can make myself something small.
Okay,
Watch for the next 4 hours.
that also works.
Can you turn into like a little spider?
I can do a spider.
That would be cute.
I don't know if the spider's going to be able to keep up with them necessarily, but...
You can crawl on the ceiling and they won't even know you're there. Birds are also good, but I fear then that is bias.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a look. Yes, I can do a spider with a speed of 20 feet. So
If you run really fast, you will keep up with them walking.
Jump onto one of the ropes.
yeah. Alright. Spider.
They know they're not.
Yes.
Time to beat Spider.
You need to be Spider-Woo.
Okay.
Spider-Woo,
Spider-Woo.
Spider-Woo.
I'm going to do a Matt Mercer in a minute. Hang on.
Oh dear.
Don't hurt yourself.
Off. So you're a small little spider, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You're a spider. You're a tiny spider.
Yeah.
You have an intelligence of 1.
yeah.
So,
Hey. She's doing her best, okay?
she's
Doing my best.
Don't you get to keep your intelligence of what?
Yeah.
No,
Wild shape.
no.
Yeah, it's wild shape.
My,
Oh, it's wild. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's wild
Hang
shape,
on.
yeah. I keep my
Shush. Anyway, so you crawl under the door, and you see, with your many eyes, you see them still talking. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna, as stealthily as I can, sneak up.
Okay. Can you roll me a stealth, please?
Yeah. I've got a roll as the spider though, haven't I?
Yeah.
I have a +6 to stealth apparently.
Hey, you're a spider, you're good.
Yes. So, should I just roll it as a straight dex and then add the 6?
Yes.
Yeah. A 26?
Yo!
Yep. You managed to stealth quite unnoticeable. Are you going? Are you jumping on their clothes, or are you just?
Yeah, I'll jump on someone's clothes and
Okay.
hope
So you
and
jump
pray.
on this very pale-skinned tiefling that's with this group, and they immediately walk together down the corridor whilst you're on the ropes.
clinging on for dear life, going, ah!
Meanwhile, whilst everyone's waiting in this little room, you hear a knock at the door.
Oh, that was fast.
Who is opening the door?
I'll just shout, come in.
Okay. They come in. AJ, Vic, can you introduce your characters, please?
Do you want to go first, Vic?
I can do. First in through the door is an average height wood elf, pretty average build, full studded leather armor, long brown hair, as Duke comes into the room.
And behind him...
No,
sorry, dude. Karen.
yeah, I was just going to say, and you can see on either hip, 2 short swords.
And behind him, ducking under the doorframe, comes a large, even for a dragonborn, silver dragonborn in full plate. He's got a warhammer and a shield. He might be smiling, he might not. You can't tell.
Oh,
Who the fuck are you?
This is
Could I ask
Duke.
you the same question?
This is Duke. I the fucking R'tish.
Sorry, I didn't get all that. Say again.
This is Duke. I the fuck am R'tish.
Tish. And how can we help you, Duke? And the fuck, R'tish?
We've been sent to escort you to the meal.
Ah, okay. You don't look like monks.
R'tish, need to remind you again. It's the temple.
And
Remember, we take people up to the temple.
food's food, man.
That's true. So look, are you the guys that we've been paid to escort up to the temple or not?
Maybe. I mean, they said something about celebrations, but, you know, we're just kind of waiting until we can get out of here. So, yeah, lead away.
Wait a minute, who were you sent by?
It's a rolling contract.
We were sent by the Grand Elder.
So above table, Vic, they're actually in the monastery now. So
Oh, sorry.
so
Yeah.
but you two are here also, but you have a contract with the Grand Elder to escort pilgrims up and down this.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I got the wrong. I got that we were on the wrong end.
That's fine, but he's asked you to ask the party to come down for the feast.
He's had a lot of blows to the head.
I thought
A lot. What? Your head is a weapon, is it not?
I thought this was a place of peace and you didn't get weapons in here. We had to persuade for hours.
That's because not everyone is peaceful.
We deal with the people who are not peaceful to the pilgrims.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Ah, well, guards then. It's the weapons. Okay.
Correct.
you have done a bad job here as of late.
And that was me hoping that you were servants of Drakon and you were going to try and ambush us.
You were hoping for that?
Well, you know, it kind of gets out in the open, doesn't it?
Do you know
fine.
of any such people?
I couldn't possibly comment. We killed a load upstairs this morning.
I guess we would
Yeah.
share a look.
Yeah. Look at each other. It's kind of, you're paid to protect people on the road. What they do in the temple is their own problem. So,
Lead
are
away.
we escorting you?
Yes, lead away.
Right.
Okay. So they lead you to the Great Hall, where everyone is there, including Aniketos. You knows the 4 individuals who you saw in the corridor earlier, sitting down, away from everyone else.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
No, carry on.
Can I please quietly to Pyraeus and Shadorim note which 4 they are? I'm not gonna like blatantly point, but I'll like
No.
mutter like the description so they know what group it is they're looking for.
Yeah. And you look over to this area, so there's these 4 here.
Are we heading over
Okay.
to... Oh, no, I'm there.
Yeah, everyone's at their table, ready to have this celebrating feast as the Grand Elder stands up and says, hang on, I need to remember how to do his voice. We are here. No, it's more gravelly. High-pitched gravel. We're here to honor our these party members that has saved us from the Order of Drakon. This feast is for you, my friends. Please, feast. And then suddenly, these individuals come out, the same as the other members of this temple with the grey cloaks. They come out with wild boar, turkey, beef, everything you could, basically all the dishes from this realm is on the tables, ready to be eaten. And this is where we're going to take a 5-10 minute break.
Okay.
Until
Hey,
more shenanigans happen.
for a second there, I was really like half expecting you to be like, some people come out in identical robes and they they pick one and they're a sacrifice, and I was like, oh, that's what they're
No. So, is that the spider you want to be, Rue, on the meme?
Huh?
That little
He's
meme.
just a little
Yeah.
guy.
It's just a little guy.
Big eyes.
Huh?
With big eyes and all that. Okay. And we'll see everyone in the next 10 to 15 minutes. And we're back. So, you're in the middle of the feast, this great feast that the Grand Elder has put for you, for saving them from the Order of Drakon.
I'm loving the very blue corner of individuals.
Look, they're related Dragonborns that, that are very close, okay?
Where the fuck even are we? I'm struggling to find us in
Over
Thank you so much. I was literally sat here squinting at the map like, God damn, where am I?
I haven't even seen half these characters, so I was like, I can only go by me.
Oh, that's what you look like?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm next to you. Hi.
Is Neil here? Because I haven't heard of him.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, good. Because you're next to the
Grand Elf.
the Grand Elder, yeah. So,
Out of curiosity, whose shoulder am I currently?
you're on this guy's shoulder.
Okay, I'm very far.
Yeah, but you can hear everything that they're saying. So, do you want to go? Should we start with Rain first or Rue first?
Sure, I mean, I'm only listening in and occasionally looking back at the party and being like, this is terrifying.
Can I, while Rain is doing her bit, can I have Aniketos be keeping an eye on this corner?
Mm-hmm.
So if they do suddenly start squatting at a spider, I can go and save my spider.
Yeah.
Go and save your spider!
So, at the moment, they're not noticing Rue at the moment. But they are discussing things. The pale-looking tiefling to you is looking over to the elven woman. Thistle, we need to leave tonight. There's not a moment to lose. We can't stay here. We gotta go back to Lady Demona and tell her the temple is lost, and tell them that those cunts have the shard. I guess you're right, Zephos. But we gotta be careful, just in case they notice that we're not part of their strange monastery. Agreed. Are you two in? Nolan? Barnabas? We'll follow you, Zephos. Back at the main table. All the masters are eating their food and everything, chatting to each other. The red tiefling keeps giving Aniketos dirty looks.
Me?
Yeah.
What? Do I look weird or something? I can't believe it.
But he's never seen your type of virgin.
Your type, no!
At this time, would anyone like to role play with each other or to the NPCs?
I can't. I'm a spider.
Apart from you.
Apart
from you.
Can I have a chat to that's our lovely new friend here?
Of course you can.
I don't know. I can't remember your name. I'm so sorry.
R'tish.
R'tish? Oh,
Yeah.
I've so got this, don't you even know. Aniketos is going to glance at him. He's kind of been keeping an eye mostly in this direction, so it's not too bizarre. And he will say, "So, R'tish, have you worked here for long?"
And he sort of he kind of talks around a mouthful of haunch of whatever meat he is nearest to, and he's basically just going to say, couple of years.
No. You say you work with mostly traveling down and up mountain, but you know everyone within the temple reasonably well by now, then?
they tend to leave us to it.
Hmm.
He sort of gives you one of those knowing looks about what some people can be like about other people.
Do I have something on my face, or is the guy over there just particularly unfriendly, yes? Give you the same look?
Does R'tish know that guy?
Yes, you know Master Topaz. He's very cynical and very pious to the Order. And if he sees something that is not right, he will question everything about it.
Okay, so R'tish will basically pass that information on quite quietly and say, "Don't worry about him. You know, he's a blowhard."
No, I was briefly concerned. You know, you would not believe the things I have been hearing toward me on my travels. One of the last places I went to, a man looked me in the eye and said that my race should be wiped off the map.
R'tish looks at you with some sympathy. As a Dragonborn, he has obviously had some of this himself. Obviously, it's quite an eclectic group here. So he says, you know, that's one of the reasons why they found work here. It's because they tend to be pretty accepting of all sorts of people. Here.
Makes sense. I have not seen many Genasi around even these parts, so I suppose it's still strange to them.
So he will ask, I was going to say, like, not indelicately, but actually, like, probably not very delicately. So he'll be like, so what sort are you? Because he's ever come, you know, he hasn't come across many Genasi. He'll be like, so what sort are you? You know, what can you do? He's, you know, there's no, he doesn't mean it offensively. It's quite an open, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose I am not making it obvious now. I am a fire Genasi.
So that makes you good in a fight.
I'd like to think I am pretty alright in a fight, yes.
He just says, hot damn, and goes back to chewing on the haunch of meat.
Well,
Like he can't wait to see it.
I suppose hot is the word, yes. One more curiosity while I am at it. I know you say you are not super familiar with everyone in here, but I assume you at least, you know, see people around. Is there anyone in here that you are unfamiliar with entirely?
So John, I guess like some of these people who aren't on this big main table, who are like staff and the Grand Master and stuff.
Yep.
I guess a lot of these other people are.
They're the learnings who are.
Yeah. So they're like acolytes and stuff. So I won't necessarily have come across all of them, but I would recognise most of them if they've been around.
Some have been. Some of them you've taken to the temple.
Yeah, some of them we will have escorted. Yeah. So yeah, R'tish will sort of explain this. He won't be subtle about it at all. So he'll be like pointing at groups and going, "Oh yeah, that, you know," with his haunch of meat, going, "Oh, they're so and so." I don't know those guys, splattering greasy meat onto whoever it is who's sat opposite. Sorry about that.
That's me. That's me.
Oh, that's all right, Duke. Right. So it's like
Duke's completely used to this.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, oh yeah, I don't know those guys over there. But so obviously I've seen them around. There are often like new faces. They come and go.
I see. Sorry, I didn't realise the guy opposite us was also one of the new people. I did not mean to exclude you.
No, don't worry. Duke
He's very unassuming.
He'll be quite happy sitting and eating.
Okay, I have to direct this mostly to the DM. As I'm like talking to R'tish and, kind of vaguely keeping an eye on the other guy eating with us. They seem pretty chillin', right? Can I make a general insight check?
Of course you can.
Which may go really poorly. Oh, never mind, it's a 25.
Solid.
Oh,
They seem friendly and
I'm more trying to glean that they are who they're saying they are, basically.
Oh yeah. They are who they say they are.
Alright.
R'tish is incapable of guile.
Duke is not much better.
Yeah. Speaking of which, would either Duke or R'tish have noticed the looks that Aniketos keeps giving this group over here, seeing as he's keeping such a good look?
Make a perception, please, sir.
Let me bring it up on here. It'll be around here somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say you have noticed her side-eyeing that group, but
Yep.
it hasn't really taken on board why she's side-eyeing them.
So, but I've noticed. I've noticed that they're looking at this group more than the other groups.
Yeah.
Okay. So R'tish will ask what's of special interest over here. Perhaps none too quietly.
And having heard that, Duke is very obviously going to turn around and
Oh, no, please. Boys, let us use some subtlety, okay? Eyes on me.
Hey, I'm sorry, what is subtlety?
Yeah, R'tish will look at you, but then be like, I'm being subtle in the way that people who are really not subtle,
Yeah.
like that. So he's looking at you, but he keeps looking across, being subtle.
Oh. This is my fault. I should have been more careful myself. Okay. Listen. I am sure you have been filled in on everything that has happened here recently. Yes, you are living here in the area. You must be aware.
I assume, John, that we are aware of all the stuff that's been going on.
You have, but it's taking you a long time to get up and down from the Serpent's Way.
We're not always here.
No.
Yeah.
No, not always there, but you have seen certain carriages coming from a high rock temple, which does seem strange to you because there's not many carts go up Serpent's Way.
Okay, yeah. So we'll sort of explain that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. You've been told what the celebration is about then, at least.
I've been told it is about you.
Oh dear. Okay. I deliver this gently then. There was recently within temple,
and he's saying this reasonably, lowly. He doesn't want to yell this. There's other conversation going around, so he's saying it at a quieter volume.
When we got here, this temple was reasonably infested with different cultists who were keeping a lot of the seers reasonably contained. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is my worry that not all of the cultists have left.
Now don't go charging over there, because that is a bad plan.
Me and my group are keeping eye on things. It is our intention, and it may help us to have additional eyes who know this road well, to see by keeping eyes on known ones, if more will gather outside this evening and try and make out.
So you think they will group up and go elsewhere?
Yes, they will likely group up, and we are not wanting them to go and snitch to their boss, basically. If they were just going to leave, that's someone else's problem. But they know information, so...
Right, do you plan to follow back to find their boss and deal with boss?
Oh, no.
No? Just make sure information does not go back.
Yes, unfortunately, their boss is a little above our caliber of fighting right now. So it is in our best interest to just keep things away from her for as long as possible, and then get to that hurdle when we get there.
And Duke will look to R'tish, look back. So what do you need from us?
Well, you say you are traveling the road to and from the temple often.
Mm-hmm.
Is there one road down, for starters?
I will have to direct
Yeah.
this one to the DM.
Yeah, John.
Sorry, could you repeat that again, please?
Is there like one main road?
Yeah, there's one
Up
main
and down.
road. Yeah, which is.
And we haven't
Same.
noticed any paths that have been, or tracks that have been made off that road.
No. It's one sort of like it's one track, kind of like stairway up to this area.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll explain that,
Yeah.
and we would have noticed any any new tracks or anything like that being formed. Or
Mhm.
Okay. That is good to know, thank you. Well, if you are, good in a fight, want some action, I'm sure we would be delighted to have more people hitting on our side. But otherwise, it would be very helpful to have your insight on the terrain there and what we are dealing with, because we are expecting a group fight against at least 4 people, maybe more.
And at the mention of being good in a fight, Duke's gonna look sort of shuffle and make sure his armor creaks and things. We have very good experience in fight.
Yes, that is what I like to hear. And you are happy to help?
R'tish, you just hear from R'tish a sort of a pleased growl as he just tucks into the meat.
That is what I like to hear.
It is always good to practice.
All right. We settled then. We are currently waiting for a little bit of information to come back to us, so just go about your evening as if nothing has changed. Please. Try at least.
Alright. So that means after dinner we go and we get drunk and we sleep it off again.
Yeah.
No. Wait a minute. Okay, maybe like something has changed, but in your behaviors, just play it natural.
So after we've
Pretend
finished
to be
eating, we
drunk.
go off and get drunk, and then we sleep it off.
No, Pyraeus.
Yes. I'll lean across at Aniketos and just say, it might call for an ambush in the middle of the night, but
Yes.
we're still waiting on information.
So we get drunk, but we don't sleep it off.
Correct.
You can get drunk if you want, just not too drunk.
Oh, that's fine.
We can manage that.
Oh dear. You know what? How about you? You can get drunk in our line of sight, yes, and then we can, go. Oh, maybe that's enough before the ambush, and then you can do whatever else you want to do in your free time afterwards.
We are having group party. Excellent.
Company.
Yes, group party. That is, yes, a group party. How fun.
These pious types can drink shit.
They don't.
They try.
But they do make good beer.
Mm.
So, we're going to go back to Rue. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep hanging on to?
How long has it been? Would I have any idea?
Make me an intelligence roll, please.
Intelligence, yes. Delightful. Happy to do so. Very happy to do so.
What
That's
did
an
you
at 20.
get? Nat 20. Okay, so it has been,
Plus 1.
it's been an hour since you've been on this guy's shoulder, listening in to what they're saying.
I've still got some time, so I'm just gonna cling.
Okay. They're basically planning to gather their equipment that they stashed in one of the little rooms and head out down to the Serpent's Way to find Lady Demona and tell her what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
The plane.
I'm trying to basically listen out to see if they've got any more than just the 4 of them.
No, it's just them 4 that are. Since you guys came back from Aspen's little hidey hole and defeated the Drow and the other members, all the other Black Flame guards, they've been stuck there and they were trying to hide somewhere, and they changed their clothes into becoming one of the learnings, and their Axay was caught up with them going to the main hall to see you guys.
Hey, do I feel like I may get any more would I get the vibe that this is probably all I'm going to get from them?
That's what you're going to get from them.
I've got to figure out how to at some point get back to the party. I am very far away.
Can you make me a stealth roll, please?
Yeah. Just get the spiders. I can remember what I'm doing. And another nat 20.
Oh, okay. So you managed to crawl down off the tiefling and crawl back to where you see Aniketos. Aniketos, could you roll me a perception, please?
I mean, just an FYI, that is a 20 plus 3 for my... No, sorry, plus 6, so that's a 26, technically.
Okay.
Oh, raise the bar, why don't you?
just to be honest, it's a 26.
28!
28.
Oh!
Nice.
So you see this little spider crawling up your leg.
Aniketos is gonna, offer his hand down.
Yeah, I'm hopping on that hand.
I don't quite know what to do with you now, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna do the best spider shrug you'll ever see, where he's two little arms up and be like, oh no, here I am.
No, I'm thinking about it. We maybe should have gone for a less common phobia. Yeah, you know what,
Hey, you are hidden enough there. It's fine.
Who are you talking to?
Are you afraid of spiders?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Not afraid. Do not like big ones that drop on you from the ceiling, but all other ones are fine.
How big is Rue as a spider?
Very tiny, like
Tiny
Okay.
beast.
Like
That's
tiny,
fine.
tiny.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm talking to a little spider.
It's good to have a pet.
I take it I'm aware of this now, John.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Can I suggest that we maybe go out through the door, one of us, with her, and then maybe come back in and then she can change outside? A bit less conspicuous.
That's a good
And just boom, wood elf.
You're just spawning on my lap. He's been here the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know where you've been hiding her.
I'm full of surprises.
So you suddenly get up, Aniketos, and and all the
I'll go with her.
okay.
I'll go with him, sorry.
Okay.
The two of us. I'll just say, just let's go out through the main door. I'll say to the grand elder, I'll be back in a sec. Just realise we've left one of our friends in the room.
Oh, okay.
And then,
okay.
And then,
Don't be long. We are pudding to get through.
okay, we'll be right back.
We
Okay,
would never
and then
miss that.
we'll head out through the door, and then just find somewhere that's sort of quiet out of the way for Rue to shift back.
Okay, so you find a little crevice.
Yeah, and wait long enough that it's feasible that we've been back to the room before we come back in.
So the spider transforms back into Rue. You're a bit shaken, Rue, after being, transformed back into yourself.
I sort
Oh,
of
those
adjust
legs.
my little glasses.
What's it like to walk with 8 legs?
That was bizarre.
You looked very cute, though.
Surprisingly stealthy as well.
Well, of course, who expects... Yeah, you know spiders, you look around, they're not there. You look around a second later and there's a huge fucking spider on the wall.
Yeah, that's very fair. I think I got all I was going to get out of them. So,
So when are they leaving? Tonight?
tonight. It's just the 4 of them.
Okay.
They're definitely intent on giving the information that this place is no longer under the Order's control and that we're still alive, so if we want that all to remain a secret and to
Yeah.
keep this place safe, we're going to have to.
Yeah, so either we ambush them when they pick their equipment up, which might be good because they won't have their equipment, maybe all their weapons. We could go and try and find them before they get them. Or we ambush them on the road, and then that's a bit more discreet because the monastery will never know they were here. And we just need to tell the Grand Elder that we're going to be leaving really early in the morning or something, I don't know. Or just not, and we just go.
Well, the nice people in there say that they will help us with any ambushing we do, and they know the roads well, so I think that might be our best bet.
Yeah, they might know a good spot.
Okay. Works with me.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
let's go back.
so you head back inside, and to the surprise of the Masters and the Grand Elder, they're very happy to see Rue back.
I'll kind of make out that I'm a bit pissed off with her because she was trying to avoid coming here or something like that.
Okay.
I am also quite happy to it's not even an act, like the second that she sees that there are eyes on. I choose to hide behind these two that are taller than me as much as possible.
Okay. Duke is going to lean over and... R'tish, did I hit head again? I do not remember her in room.
And R'tish will just shrug and say, she's new, and keep eating.
Alright, okay.
She was in a different room.
He has anxiety.
Understandable. And at that point, he will sort of scoot a plate of food towards Rue. He's kind of eat, have fun.
Eat, have fun. I love that.
Eat, have fun.
This is an order. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you will enjoy yourself.
Eating is fun. Duke enjoys eating. Therefore, other people can have fun eating.
Rue will eat whilst still avoiding all meat, vegetarian and all that jazz. And will is trying to make herself look as small and unintimidating, intimidating as possible, and trying to make sure that no one else is staring at her because she's late in.
Does anyone else want to do some role playing before we head to the next part?
No, Sharon's just on the other side of the table. No clue what's happening, just filling his face.
Okay. So, pudding comes along, and it is a giant cinnamon trifle. That goes on to each and every. There's 3 different big plates of them, and they go on to 3 different tables, and people start, basically helping themselves to bowls and start, digging in. What would the party like to do at this time?
Are the cultists still here? They haven't left yet, no?
No, they're still here. They haven't actually got the pudding and everything. They're just watching everyone else get, the puddings and everything.
Does it look like they're taking an unusual interest in everybody else eating the pudding?
Not really, no. They're just looking around at people, seeing if anyone's noticed that they're sort of like not like they're standing out or something, but no one's really noticed.
I'm just expecting that they've drugged it or poisoned it or something.
No, they're not.
I will refrain from dessert. In my usual untrusting way.
Okay.
I chow down.
What about everyone else?
R'tish doesn't eat dessert, but he notices that the new girl isn't eating her meat and asks if he can have the meat off her plate.
Yep.
Yeah, so he just has more meat.
More meat.
Shadorim will pass on the dessert, so his don't agree with him.
Fair enough.
I was thinking in the same direction as Pyraeus on this occasion, so I'm also going to tastefully pass on it.
The Grand Elder actually goes over to you, Pyraeus.
Oh God!
Are you not hungry for some trifle?
I, like the rest of my kind and yourselves, surely you know, we have limited appetites and
True, but
I ate far too much meat.
of course.
Otherwise, I would indulge.
If you'd like to excuse yourselves, you can do it and everything. I mean, if you don't feel up to it and everything, you can go back to your rooms and have an early night before you leave in the morning.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for saving us. I'll say my goodbyes to you in the morning. Good night, sir.
Good night, Grand Elder. I will say to the others, I'm going to excuse myself and I might have a nose around, see if I can see where they put their equipment.
Go ahead. I'm going to keep my eyes here.
Okay. Just scream if you need me.
I'll do my
Um,
best shout.
Okay. Okay, I'll head out. I'll see if I can have a nose round some of the rooms we haven't had a nose round.
Okay.
As everybody's in here.
Could you make an investigation check, please?
Investigation.
And you need to be at 20.
Oh, I've beaten a 20.
Nice.
Oh, bastard.
I'm kind of scared at how well we're rolling, knowing that
Yeah,
there's
you are, yeah.
probably combat
Yeah,
by the end of this.
So you have a look around. It takes you about half an hour to go in each room and have a look around, and you see this room full of robes and other clothing as well for the people of this monastery. And you notice in the corner there's a couple of swords, bow, some light armor and everything, all packed away in this sort of like this corner of this small room.
Okay. Okay, we need Rekamar. He's got the bag of holding.
And he's eating the trifle.
God damn it, Rekamar.
Did he have the bag of holding in the feasting hall?
No, he didn't.
Or is it in our room?
I think he's left it in his room.
Fine. Go and retrieve it. I'll go and try and see if I can retrieve it. And then run back and just certainly take their weapons. And anything else that I don't want to stop them leaving. I just want to affect their ability to fight.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bits of armor. I mean, don't need to take it all, but maybe just if there's any chain shirts or pauldrons or anything like that, take those. I know we're not going to get full suits of armor in, but just enough to seriously hinder their ability to armor themselves properly. And take their weapons.
Okay.
And bows and arrows and anything that looks like it might do us harm.
So you've taken all of them away, and you've
put them in the bag of holding.
And you run back to Rekamar's room, pop them in the bag of holding. Someone needs to write this down.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, far away.
So you got 2 longbows.
Yeah.
2 short swords.
Yeah.
A rapier.
Yeah.
And what does Barnabas have? He doesn't have just that, has he? Oh, and a great sword.
Okay.
Okay.
The arrows. Arrows for the bows?
Oh, 2 quivers of arrows, which have 20 arrows in each of them.
Okay. No nice bits of armor there?
Just leather armor that they have.
Okay. Nothing that looks particularly high quality or...
No.
Okay, cool.
Not too bad, but it's not in great shape.
Yeah. Okay, fine, that's enough.
Okay.
Thinking if I could sabotage it, but it's probably not worth it. Fine. Okay, I've got that.
Okay.
Although...
Yeah.
I'm just thinking if I leave the sword, if I take the weapons and leave everything else...
Yeah.
It looks a bit suspicious. If I take it all, it looks like they've had a tidy up and found all this stuff. But then where the hell do we put it?
Wow.
What's in the bag?
Sorry?
How much shit can we fit in the bag more?
That's a fair point. There's 4 of them. It's quite a lot to move. How much will the bag take?
It depends on. I think if
Which type of bag it is, I know. I don't know which one it was.
it's a bag of holding.
Do they not have different types? Oh, they used to, sorry.
Not
Previous editions had different. Okay.
Oh, it can hold up to 500 pounds. A volume of 64 cubic feet.
8 by 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. That's 4 by 4 by 4. It was a 16. We'll see. Yeah, it's 4 by 4 by 4. We should be. I probably could get it all in. Can I take it all?
Yeah, you can take it all. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Don't worry about trying to inventorize it, because we'll just dump it later. Okay. Just try and screw them up as much as we can. Okay, head back to my room.
Okay.
Wait for the others.
Okay. What are the others doing? Are you still watching them, Aniketos?
Yes, I want to see when they're leaving.
Okay. Just when everyone seems to finish their trifle, they all get up get up at the same time and walk out of the hallway without anyone, or walk out the hall without anyone noticing.
Well,
I look genuinely creeped out by how synchronized that is. Just a look of disgust.
well, I think that is our cue to follow.
Everyone else seems to gather into different places to talk to everyone else, so they're quite busy. They're not really paying attention to the rest of you.
Oh, that's an opportunity if ever I saw one. Alright, Aniketos is going to look over to where Shadorim is.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can catch his eye.
Yeah, I've been, glancing every now and again, seeing what's happening with you lot. So I'll probably go catch your eye.
Aniketos will nod to where the people are leaving out the door.
Okay, yeah, I'll, if there's anybody left round me, I'll say me farewells and of the clergy, and just join the rest of them on the way out.
Okay. So you all manage to slowly follow where these individuals are going. And it looks like they're heading to their rooms upstairs, on a different wing to where you guys are staying for the night. You manage to get round, they manage to go round a corner, and as a Scooby-Doo style, you all manage to lean up against the wall and just look over the corner of this wall to see where they're going, and they're just standing there talking to each other, and the pale tiefling seems to be very upset with the larger bearded bard type individual.
Uh-oh. Can we hear what they're saying?
Yeah. Could everyone make a perception check to hear them?
$19.
Okay. Who else has got?
Nope.
Nope. No to Shadorim.
I hear nothing.
What did Rue get?
It's still going. Oh, 17, there we go.
Okay, so I'm going to say Rue, R'tish, and Aniketos. You hear the pale tiefling known as Xiphus having a go at Nolan for basically being a wimp. We need to do this, Nolan. We need to leave now. I know, but what if they catch us, Xiphus? And then you see Xiphus grab Nolan's arms and shake him. It's like, stop being a wimp. Stop being a wuss. We need to do this for the greater good. For the greater good. And you hear Nolan reply very calmly, not calmly, but softly. Yes, for the greater good. And you see them all go their separate ways into their own rooms. And
Sorry, which one was the one that was being shaken?
This one here.
Okay.
And they all go into their separate rooms and they lock the doors behind them. Because you can hear the little key go.
Fancy that. Some cultists don't have guard.
Okay.
So, what's our next plan of action? We go find Pyraeus and we... Yeah, I don't know, a plan where we're waiting?
R'tish has brought, you don't know where he got it from, another haunch of meat with him. And he's got to take another mouthful and just sort of says, if you want to ambush them, you should leave during the night.
Where did you get that from?
And that's when you notice that Duke also has another bowl full of trifle.
Oh my god.
God!
Wait. You did not have that 5 seconds. How did you have a bowl?
Food is free food.
Mm.
You know, you'll find space to keep it. Potentially he has a pocket in his armor or something that's like a mini bag of holding.
Yeah.
The only thing that can go in it is food.
Yeah, a little bag of refrigeration.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, I was busy eating. What did they say?
oh, one of them is losing gut about something. One of them seems reluctant to leave, and the other was like, oh, grow some balls, man. Type thing.
Kind of like that, yeah. Kind of like what I said.
Something like that. I might be paraphrasing.
Coward can be problem. If coward run away during combat, we can be difficult to catch.
Also, if we take him tonight, they'll think he's just run away, and they're one down.
Did they say when they were thinking of leaving?
No.
Nothing but tonight.
But that is a good point. We could take the coward out of the equation early.
We would need to separate from rest of the group.
They're already separate.
Oh, they have gone into separate rooms. Okay. Chomp, chomp.
Maybe we can convince the coward to perhaps give up information. He seems to be more reluctant than the others. Maybe he's starting to have a change of heart.
he was saying that he was hesitating. And then what was that about the greater good? Do they think they are doing good here?
Well, cultists, fanatics, they all think they're doing things for the good, for their greater good.
Did you see, while you were on them, did you see, any other symbols on them? Other gods' symbols?
DM?
You noticed that they had a weird pure white dragon skull necklace around there. All of them have the exact same necklace around their necks.
Their coat necklaces on the whole time?
Well, one had it out and everything, but Rue did notice that some of them were, poking out and everything a bit.
These seers suck ass.
For being seers, where they are supposed to see everything.
Ooh, we see all is to come, and will be the dragon in front of me. Don't know.
That being said, we still haven't asked them if they know about that dragon below.
Oh fuck, dude! I forgot to ask about the dragon. You know what? We have these guys here. Oh, by the way, while we are on the topic of dragons, joke, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, joke with R'tish. Either of you know about a white dragon in the area?
R'tish looks almost offended. He is silver after all.
Not here.
Like an actual dragon, not any sort of
A pretend dragon.
No, you are a dragon in your own right.
This seems to mollify him greatly.
Duke's just gonna look at you and go, have you been wearing sheet over your head again and scaring priests?
R'tish shakes his head, but he does have a little chuckle.
No, this is Great Big was able to eat 2 of our party members' sized dragon.
I am sorry.
Would we know, DM? Would we have heard of a nearby death?
Could you make a history check, please?
History.
I can try.
Yeah, it's a good job that we're both so good at that sort of shit, because otherwise this would go really badly.
Okay, Duke doesn't
Duke
know.
knows nothing.
Duke knows nothing.
Oh my god! You're a miracle worker!
What? How the hell?
R'tish, you have heard of the legendary White Death Vedril, who in the early days of Kaldraa dominated this area, but you have not heard of him since. But it doesn't mean that that he's still not alive.
Yeah. So R'tish will explain that. Obviously, he has an interest in dragons, and that's why he's remembered, but he's not heard of them for years and years. It doesn't mean that he's dead, of course. They can sleep for thousands of years, etc.
Yeah.
So it's suffice to say that people here don't know where it is, yes?
Well, apart from you.
Oh, okay. The Pyraeus would know this, right? If you are in area, right? Okay, no, you know what, Rue?
Mm-hmm.
Shadorim, you are better at this sort of thing than me. If you are in a temple dedicated to being seers, Would you not expect for the seers to know about the dragon below their feet?
Well, it all depends. It could be the higher ups could know, and they're keeping it from the regular.
That's it.
Or maybe they're just looking the other way.
Possibly. You'd probably have to speak to the Grand Elder for that one.
Something isn't feeling right about this place.
They're weird even by our standards.
You know, I thought, I was the one with all the knowledge on mushrooms of the magical nature and non-magical nature, but I think they're consuming some. It's the only explanation at this point. It's got to be like some sort of initiation ritual.
What? Survive the White Death?
Survive, don't eat the magic mushrooms and forget all about the White Death. I suppose it could also be an initiation ritual to survive it in itself.
That is
I hope you're being initiated then.
Although, judging, I don't know. I don't think that's what it is. But something isn't right.
A lot of temples have their own secrets. They probably well know about it. Just don't tell anyone.
So you think it's best that we don't let them know that we know about it?
Again, maybe there's a small chance that if one of the elders do know it, they can turn around and tell the dragon to go drop. And maybe, well, they're not going to be alive, but maybe bodies to be recovered, potentially resurrected, or at least be able to get the stuff off of their bodies. As grim as it sounds. Unlikely. I know.
I don't want to get my hopes up for no reason.
I know.
Now we have talked in circle. What are we doing about the people in the rooms? Do we go back to Pyraeus first?
Pyraeus first. We should be all together and going in strong. You never know, maybe he has some more information that we need. Maybe he's found the weapons.
That is a good idea. While we are at it, have we actually introduced ourselves to you two?
No.
Wow. I mean, I have the excuse I was a spider for, the vast majority of this.
Yeah.
We know fiery one and person who know eat meat.
The fiery one and the person who know eat meat.
Crazy. This is what we're going down as being known for.
Yep.
Oh. Well, apologies, that is quite rude of us.
That is alright.
I'm Rue. This is Aniketos. Over there is Shadorim, Rekamar, and the person that was leaving, Pyraeus.
A play.
We have been called the Happy Few as a group. Mostly because we're not happy, and for a long time there wasn't a few of us, but now there is.
It's half there. We're getting half there on the name.
Half there on the name. No, that's you. Just the lurking happiness to be found.
R'tish will give a salute to everybody with the haunch that's in his hand, get some grease on his head.
In which case, yes, I am Duke. Pleased to meet.
R'tish.
It's wonderful to meet you both again. You know, I'm getting fond with every introduction.
Annie, I hope you don't mind this, but I'm just going to make it clear. Annie here doesn't deal with the undead, so if either of you handle that sort of stuff, just give Annie a bit of a heads up. I learned that the hard way, and I don't touch the undead now without Annie say so.
I think the closest we have come to undead is hitting them around head with hammer.
Mm.
See, I knew I like these people. They speak my language. We have been distracted again.
Yeah, so...
Yes! Let's go get Pyraeus!
Yeah, do we want to go and get Pyraeus, or do we want to see if we can take the coward first? Then go get Pyraeus.
Pyraeus first, just on the grounds of he may have some more information.
Okay.
Something that we can use to help leverage the coward. Can be like, we know this extra thing about you, or we have this important thing. Might be more inclined to listen.
Pyraeus is also very good at setting people on fire.
It is true.
Ah. Always good talent. How do you plan to deal with coward? Are we grabbing, taking out of the room and going elsewhere? To ask questions? Get away from rest of his friends? In case we make noise.
I mean, I have a few things.
Probably best to leave him for now. They won't be leaving soon because they need to wait for people to be asleep to sneak out, so we have enough time to regroup, go over the information we have, and then we also know conveniently now where their rooms are, so we can come back for him in a bit.
We should try to rest up as much as possible as well in between. Still fully aware that we have not rested.
So, quick question above the table for John. Mm-hmm. How close are these guys' rooms together? Are they like next to each other?
3 of them are next to each other, but there's one opposite them.
Right.
So, if you could all make me a perception to see which one is in which room.
Oh my god!
I cannot. Well, with my 8, I can.
We're finally getting the shit rolls.
Yay! Hey, you know what? It could be worse. You could be rolling, no higher than an 8 during attacks, like you have been for like the last 3 sessions.
You know what? The funny.
I feel that pain.
I realised why I was the shittest melee character was because I was the only one who didn't have, like, plus 18 to hit.
Okay, Shadorim.
Yep, sorry, I was miles away then.
That's fine.
What am I doing? Like I said, I'm miles away.
Perception, please.
Perception. You know it's going to be rubbish, I've got -2. I've got a 1.
Oh. Okay, unfortunately, none of you can tell which one is in which room. I was going to give it to you easy. The DC was 15, but...
We did our best. best, guys.
You did.
Pyraeus is going to kill us, but we did our best. Really, it was his fault for not being here. He could have done it.
Poor Pyraeus. Anyway, so what are you guys doing now? Are you heading back to see Pyraeus?
Yeah.
Okay, so you all head back to your rooms, and you see Pyraeus in one of the rooms holding the bag of holding. Rekamar's gone back to the library because he's not up for this today.
Where you been? Drinking and partying, I suppose. Oh.
No, we've been stalking. Productive, see? We know where their rooms are. Who's in what room is different story, but we know where the rooms are.
Okay. Are they leaving tonight?
It seems that way, yes.
So I found their equipment.
You did?
I stole it all.
Fantastic.
So hopefully they're desperate enough to leave without their equipment on the basis that they might think that the monastery just found it and put it somewhere else.
That would be good.
Well, that's going to make fighting them so much easier.
Did they have anything interesting in that? Any interesting weapons?
Neil's muted for a second.
Hmm.
Yeah, are you okay, mate?
Sorry,
Gone.
my phone rang. My daughter phoned me, and I think it automatically muted you.
Okay.
So, sorry, no, I don't think there was anything magical. It all looked fairly mundane to me. I mean, the main purpose of it was to just disarm them, and so they've got no armor and they've got no weapons. As much as we can, just to nerf them as much as possible.
Yeah.
So, what did you find out?
One of them was very reluctant.
Sorry, Ray?
So one of them's very reluctant. They were being convinced by one of the others that they had to basically comply and follow along. But it looks like they're reluctant or cowardly, and that we might be able to convince them to stay.
Well, how do I feel about this? Sorry, part of me is very much, after what the Order did, just kill a lot of them. And the other half of me is still the gentle boy who left his hometown and doesn't want to hurt anyone.
These people made me go back on a promise I made myself to never harm a person. So believe me when I say I fully understand where you're coming from, which is why I'm saying maybe if we can talk down.
I lost some of that, but I get you drift. Yeah, murder is evil. Yeah, it's tough on that. Greater good than that. Okay. So do we ambush them and then try and leave that one alive and try and turn them? I mean, if they're that close to, well, are they? Do you get the impression that they are wavering in their loyalty to the cult, or just the wisdom of putting them at risk?
That I'm not sure on.
Did we get a vibe either way, John?
Make me a investigation.
Investigation! Alright, this is where I'm throwing. Oh yeah, that's a 9, baby. No clue. Aniketos is gonna kind of
Okay.
They
We don't know.
They well,
I need everyone apart from Pyraeus.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hello?
Whoa.
Oh.
How are the idiots doing well at these?
I have no idea, and neither do they.
No.
Steve. There we go. Okay. Oh, bless you, Steve. So, Rue, Duke, and R'tish, you get the impression that Nolan, the sort of the Jack Black version of this person, that's all I can describe him as. He has mixed thoughts about it after hearing. I think it's more that Rue, when you heard him have mixed doubts in his voice about, doing this and everything.
So it's about leaving and being independent rather than his devotion to the cult.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, Demona would probably kill him for that anyway, for being a coward. Do we think these guys would have any information anyway?
They know that we took. They know that we're alive. They know that we went on ahead and helped here.
Sorry, no. The reason I'm asking the question is, do they have any information that we need? Is there any benefit in interrogating them? I mean, I guess unless we do it, we don't know. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know,
I
are
don't
these
think
just?
so.
You know, these are just stormtroopers, aren't they? Basically, you know, I mean, they're
Yeah.
Apart from they know the location of the boss.
Well, I think we know the location of the boss at the moment, but yeah.
Excellent.
We know where she's gone, certainly, yeah. Which is why we're not going there.
That's a very good reason.
So, yeah.
So the options are...
We could always ambush
Kill them all.
and capture Cowardly One. If you think...
But then we're stuck with someone that we don't want to kill in cold blood, that we don't want alive.
Yeah.
That sounds bad. But killing someone in combat, I have no qualms about, but yeah.
I do not share the same qualms. I can get it done.
You know, Paul would probably turn around and say, save him for last. Really put the fear in him.
Why?
It's just the kind of person he was.
They don't want to kill him in the monastery. I don't think it's fair on the monks.
If we ambush
And it's-
them outside of monastery grounds.
Yeah, and it's better for the monks if they leave.
Yeah.
So let's let them leave, and then let's intercept them.
Could Duke and R'tish have a conflab discussion about locations they've seen on the road that could be used to set up an ambush?
Yeah, like we would surely know
yeah.
somewhere that's out of sight of the monastery, good enough for hiding a certain number of people.
Like
there's
like ledges or dips or
there's a few ledges and dips, about a mile away from the temple, going down to the going on the Serpent's Way.
Excellent. Yeah, because they'd be the places that we'd be looking for attacks coming, so we'd know them all.
So in which case we would share that round, and we suggest setting something up here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe go down there, as we don't know when they're leaving. If we leave now.
Yeah, what I would suggest is,
set
we set up and rest outside of the monastery and catch them en route.
Okay.
Not sure how much of a rest we'll get, but yes, agreed.
Yeah, depends on you guys, because we have no idea what status you're in with regards to health, kit, spells, etc.
I cast a couple.
I'm down a wild shape, that's it, I'm good.
I'm a bit battered and bruised.
You need healing before we go?
I'll rest, don't worry. I'll save your spells. I'll rest and heal up a little.
You sure? I have the... I can heal you.
No, it's fine. I'm not that bad.
Alright, but let me know.
I will.
Then, I guess back to your rooms, collect whatever you need, and we set off.
Yeah, just try and do it surreptitiously so that the monks don't see us all leaving, if we can.
Yeah, leave in pairs maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
Okay.
Go and grab Rekamar as well.
Drag his ass out of the library.
Something tells me he may wish to stay in.
You can always join us later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's nothing to say that we won't come back to the monastery once we're done with this lot.
You might want to talk to the grand chappie about the dragon and stuff as well. So
That, and it's probably the most safest place to get some rest after a fight like that before we go on our way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so who wants to talk to the Grand Master then?
I think we're gonna do...
Why do we need to talk to the Grand Master?
Yeah, do it when we get back.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Sorry about
We're just going to sneak out.
that. Okay, so you sneak out. Or do you want some rest first? Or sneak out now?
I'm gonna sneak out then rest.
yeah, I think the aim is to rest on the trail.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Okie dokie. So you all sneak out. Could you all make me a stealth roll, please?
Oh, God.
I'm not in the
Don't
spider form.
groan.
R'tish isn't gonna sneak. He's just gonna give the people on the side a little wave and just walk out because we work there all the time.
That's true. Duke's gonna try and make it a little bit more believable for him and R'tish and find empty mugs, and they'll stagger out the door, singing
good idea.
embarrassingly.
Okay, yeah. So Duke and R'tish, you do that with empty mugs. making a scene of yourselves, just waving toward the monastery.
Does that help the others? Do we distract the others enough? To distract the people enough that it would help the others out?
I will say yes, it does. So
Does?
it manages to get the party out without being seen by the other monks.
Well, that's good, because I rolled poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of clanging of armour.
Yeah. We're stealthing.
Clank,
Clank, clank, clank.
It's the stealthing song.
A whole lot of please.
I love that. It's the stealthing song. Oh. Okay, so the main party leaves, and they wait outside the main door for R'tish and Duke to come out. You see them come out, and you manage to make your way down the Serpent's Way to where R'tish and Duke told you it'd be best to ambush. You get into position. It is a bit of a wait. Could all you make me a perception, please?
I was going to say, while we are resting, I was going to throw a few hit dice.
Whilst they're resting, I was going to cast Aid on
Okay.
3 of the fighters.
Okay.
So probably Shadorim and Aniketos, and then R'tish and Duke. I don't know if one of you wants to choose. Yeah?
You sure?
Okay, I'm gonna. I suppose we're probably gonna need it, aren't we? But I'm gonna cast it a 5th.
Bloody hell, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of
there.
Oh, sorry. So that's increase your maximum hits by 20 and gain 20 hits.
Yeah.
We're waiting long enough to do a short rest. John.
Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
I was going to say, is the time we waited long enough to do a short rest?
I would say yes. Yes, you did.
Okay, I'll do this then. Okay. Roll 3 of these.
I will also take a short rest to regain my wild shape.
Oh, let's see now.
You never know.
What's that total? 70, 20. Right. And did you say you cast Aid on me?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. So,
I'll take a short rest if you've got time, because I've got a couple of bardic inspirations I can get back.
there we go. I added 20 onto myself.
Okay. Are you all ready?
I guess.
Think
Yep.
so.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
So you are all waiting by this ledge. Who did a good perception?
Annie.
I got a 27.
Okay, so Annie, you see from the distance 4 individuals walking along this snowy path. And you can tell it is the individuals who that you know are the imposters.
Aniketos is gonna like squint for a few seconds, and then when he's sure it's them, he will say, "Oh, here they come."
What do you guys want to do?
What direction are they coming from?
They are coming from, hang on, that direction. So this is the snowy road.
Yeah.
And they're coming from that direction.
Okay, so maybe we want to tuck in behind some of these rocks out of sight.
How high up are these rocks, sorry?
Quite high.
So would one be able to lay flat on top of one and still be hidden?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Sweet.
Yep.
Height advantage for the spellcasters.
I'd be over here laid down then.
Yep.
Duke's going to go for the slightly lower one and lay down flat and get ready to run. Well, run in.
Yeah, I might actually take a similar leaf out of your book there.
R'tish is going to stand right in the middle and give them waves.
Oh my god, seriously?
Really?
Someone stop the dragon!
I mean, really, is it a loss?
No, they would have seen.
Yeah.
They know that I work there. They would have
Yeah.
seen me around.
Yeah,
It
that's
does
true.
no harm. I can, it's fine. I can engage them in conversation. It doesn't affect the ambush in the slightest. If anything, it might help.
Right.
So, okay, so they
Yeah, play the drunk card.
they see you come out of wherever. Barnabas, the slightly darkered.
He looks like he's just been off for a piss. He's just like
Yeah.
adjusting himself.
What are you doing here?
Going for a piss. Problem?
It's a mile away from the temple. You didn't see anything.
So are you?
Yes, well, we're leaving. You're not stopping us.
Why would I want to stop you?
But that's good. You didn't see us either.
That's not what I said. I said, why would I want to stop you?
Just ignore us. And then he's trying to grab the high elf, female.
Are they in the positions that they're in?
Yeah.
I would like to exhale on them. So that does. Where's my shape thing?
I didn't get the character sheets up. Jesus Christ.
3D.
I don't know how to do like a
Fine.
the cone on here.
Ruler and go from there.
Ruler. There we go.
And then change the line to cone, and you got it.
Skills. All right. Cool. Yeah. So 45 degree cone. So I can do.
The one, all of them that is not coward.
Which one's is the coward the tiefling?
No, the
Or is it
coward, that one.
Jack Black. Jack Black's the
Jack
coward.
Black.
Jack
Okay.
Black's the coward, yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So I will. I'll blitz the other three. Which does. Let's have a look. So, just going to check my deets here. So they need to give me a DC 16 dex save, please.
Okay, I'm going to do the tiefling first.
Okay.
He got 19. Barnabas got a 18. And Thistle got a a 22.
Of course
Wow.
they did. All right. Well, they all take. Do you round up or down? It's odd anyway. So it's like half of 15,
Oh,
8 or 7
25.
cold damage.
Okay, sorry, 25. Yeah.
No. So half of 15. So either 8 or 7
Oh,
cold damage.
8. I'm gonna say 8. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought you said 50. I was like, whoa.
No. If only.
Yeah, it's a powerful breath, that.
Damn, that was a good, damn good dragonborn.
With that,
Initiative.
they somehow they got little knives on them. You
Sure.
obviously,
God's sake.
they obviously got them from monastery. The Jack Black person is kind of slowly walking backwards because he doesn't want to get involved in this fight.
I'm
Okay.
feeling the need for an entangle.
And this is where we end tonight's session.
We can put this out in half an hour.
No, because I got work in the morning, so I need some sleep. We can pick this up next week, kids.
That was the craziest universal I've
Yeah,
ever
it
heard.
was awesome. I loved it. It's like, oh,
Funnily enough, that's the sound he made when he vomited cold on them as well.
oh. Thank you everyone for watching tonight's session. We are back in 2025. New year, new players, new happy few. Please like and subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you won't miss an episode. And you'll catch Vic and AJ on episode 3 of From Dusk Till Dawn this Saturday. That's coming out. And we'll see you all next time. Bye bye everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.